Guys, I'm so sorry that you guys missed all of these nice dunks, but you're about to see a
And
replay
then
on this one
Paul
first.
slams it in.
Really
Ready?
She fell asleep on her own. Are you listening to me? Hold me.
The momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
So both teams making some changes here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
D2 from Wallace. My goodness. What a jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Cleveland. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We come back right after. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter. Grady Dick is out there with Barnes. And it's Shed in at the point. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Darius Garland, he's a true point guard. He said, I try to get everybody involved. That's how I grew up. My dad always said, play the right way and it'll come back to you. But with this kind of shooting touch, the Cavaliers have asked him to look for his own offense a bit more. Back to you guys.
Yep, more than capable. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Nobody near Barnes. And the lead is down inside single digits. Barnes has got 5.
And when Scotty Barnes is making threes, it opens up their offense.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Raptors also with a sub. Battles checked in, and that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And it's Shed missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's Hunter on the assist from Ball. Hunter's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. Here's Barnes. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points in the game.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
On the high post. No good off the front iron.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Here's Mamukelashvili. It's good from long range. Mamukelashvili has got his second bucket.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Garland. A new group in now for the Raptors. It's stolen by Barrett. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
Donovan Mitchell. Substitution on the court.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Barrett against Mitchell. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Offline with his 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
Pass to Barrett from downtown, and he's good on the 3 ball. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, you could see it on Barrett's face. He couldn't wait to bring the ball up right there and hit a 3.
Oh, he sledgehammered it in!
Climb that ladder!
And get a low.
There ain't no way, guys.
We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. Here's Murray Boyd. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it 1 possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the Cavaliers
Green
with another
Giant.
3.
Well, a couple made 3s in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Quickly with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. With the floater and Ball with the lay-in. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Toronto working the ball around now. Mitchell against Barrett. Back to quickly. No good with the triple. Ball, the bounce pass. Tyson. They grab their own miss. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And up.
They've been shot out of the gym.
even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You look at Cleveland. I love it.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to...
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Raptors trail by 10, and we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Lonzo Ball. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. So this team is starting the year off with some tough news. But if there's a silver lining, it's a long season, so they have plenty of time to make the necessary adjustments.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at...
Oh, he flew in.
Wow!
There ain't
A
no way,
dynamic
bro.
leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Here's Barrett. It's good. Barrett's got 9 points.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Next up on the schedule, the
actually
Grizzlies.
that.
That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie
Mitchell, explosive finish.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such
Bro's
grace.
foot was in RJ Barrett. Bro's foot was literally...
And here is Quickly. Still scoreless. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 13. Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game.
How does Monkey make
That's
that?
exactly where Barnes wants to operate. He will attack you inside.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
No one's not.
Simple finish
Free
from
Euro
Mitchell.
steps on. He had the
No
one.
problem playing through contact.
3
Ooh,
minutes
it's a
gone now
volleyball.
in the third
It's
quarter.
a volleyball.
And GA, you think
Hit the
about
ball.
high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ball's checked in.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that
You know
last
it.
play. And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point
Dude,
who's
almost
also
all
a
of them.
factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Here's Barnes. Stolen by Wade. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And
We're
you
just
can
closer to
carry a team.
center.
We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Six to shoot. A three from Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
This is
Raptors trail by 19. And timeout called by Darko
why they call
Rajakovic.
timeout right there.
He's
They
going to
could
take
have
a few
had easy
moments here
blowback.
to check in with his team and regroup. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Fifth, Evan Mobley.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Murray Boyle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Shed. Just 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
No way, bro.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Popped up there for Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, bro.
Well, there you go. One team operating on
Hit him with
all
the-
cylinders at
hit him with
both
the-
ends. Steals,
Rah.
fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Dick. That one's off. Still out of sync.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time
This
to
is just
settle
embarrassing.
everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And as we conclude
Oh, no.
the third
Make
quarter,
that, bro.
pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league
Sit
than ever before
down, bro.
as guys continue to
Hello,
add shooting
hello.
range and creativity with the handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league
I
now
heard them throw it
emphasizes
down.
high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with Barnes. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the 1. Cleveland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And Ball slams it in.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
And Darius Garland
Bro
picks
had
up the
this
foul.
ability
That'll be his second foul
high
of the
school.
game. GA in recent seasons, we've
100
seen
points.
the MVP debate get a little contentious.
Maybe.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
On the wing, Nance. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Ball.
It's like the craziest.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Ah.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely, and the layup is good.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Deep 2 from Ball, and it's good off the back rim and in. Ball's got 46 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Battle. Inside, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Man, has Barnes been great here offensively. He has come out blazing.
Ball against Ingram, and Ball slams it in.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep
shot
looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Barnes outside to the paint. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Murray Boyle. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, scoring 6 for 7.
Brushing that right off. Tough to redirect ball on that drive.
Off the instead.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And the call will be
did he foul out?
against
No, please don't tell me he fouled out.
That will be foul number 5 on him.
He fouled out. He's only missed 1 shot the whole game, and he fouled out. He had 16 dunks. 16. And I think this will put us in win situation. Yeah, we're gonna win this.
Keep bringing that.
How about Scotty?
Did I really? Just delete that. Anyway, we already know who won that game. It was us. LaMelo dropped 50 and had 16 dunks. Anyway, thank you for watching.